Hey there, Star Wars fans! Welcome to Nebula Nexus Star Wars, where we explore everything from the Force to the latest galaxy-shaking news. Today we're diving into something every fan loves to debate, the top 10 most powerful Star Wars characters. Now this list is just my opinion, so feel free to drop your rankings and thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. Who did I leave out? Who's your number one? Let's get into it. Number 10, Rey. Now this one might stir up some debate, and that's fair. Rey is one of the most controversial entries on this list, but let's look at the facts. She's the granddaughter of none other than Emperor Palpatine, one of the most powerful Sith Lords in galactic history. That bloodline alone makes her a Force sensitive of exceptional potential, and she's already shown signs of tapping into that dark heritage. Remember when she instinctively used Force lightning? That's no small feat. But Rey isn't just raw power. She also inherited the sacred Jedi texts, giving her access to ancient wisdom lost to most of the galaxy. That knowledge could shape her into one of the most balanced and well-rounded Force users we've ever seen. And let's not forget, we haven't even seen Rey at her peak yet. Her story is just beginning and her power is still evolving. Whether you love her or not, Rey's place on this list is earned, and her future, it's wide open. At number 9, we have Count Dooku, also known as Darth Tyrannus, a former Jedi Master trained personally by none other than Yoda himself. Dooku was a master of lightsaber, combat, and one of the most refined Force users of his time. After leaving the Jedi Order, he embraced the dark side and became the apprentice of Darth Sidious. What makes Dooku truly dangerous is his combination of elegance, experience, and raw power. He's one of the few Sith Lords who managed to defeat both Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi at the same time, not once, but twice. In Attack of the Clones, he overwhelmed them with precision and control, proving just how formidable he really was. Dooku may not have reached the full potential of his Sith lineage, but his mastery of the Force and lightsaber combat earns him a solid place on this list. At number 8, we've got Chimir, also known as the Stranger from the Acolyte. He's still a mystery, but what we've seen is enough to know. This guy is dangerous. He's calm, calculating, and brutal in combat, with a style that feels ancient, like the Sith of old. What really sets him apart is the implication that he's the secret apprentice of Darth Plagueis, the Sith Lord obsessed with cheating death. That connection alone puts Chimir in a different league. He clearly has deep knowledge of the dark side, and his power is only just starting to show. Honestly, he could rank higher, but with limited screen time so far, we're holding back. For now. Number 7, Mace Windu. Mace Windu was one of the most powerful Jedi of his era, respected not just for his wisdom, but for his incredible lightsaber skill. He was the master of Form 7 Vapad, a style so aggressive and dangerous that few dared to learn it. But Windu didn't just master it, he created it. Vapid allowed him to channel dark side energy without falling to it, making him nearly unbeatable in combat. His most legendary moment? The duel with Darth Sidious, the Sith Lord hiding in plain sight as Chancellor Palpatine. While Sidious quickly cut down 3 Jedi Masters, Windu stood his ground and defeated him in a straight-up lightsaber duel. Blades clashed, sparks flew, and Windu disarmed the Sith Lord holding his saber to Palpatine's throat. If not for Anakin's betrayal, the Sith might have ended right there. His strength, control, and combat genius earn him a rightful place at number 7. Number 6, Darth Plagueis, a name whispered in shadows, known not through galactic records but through legend and fear. Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith obsessed with one thing: cheating death. Unlike others driven by brute power, Plagueis explored the mysteries of the Force at a molecular level, even discovering how to create life and prevent it from ending. His mastery over midi-chlorians bordered on godlike, pushing Sith knowledge beyond anything the galaxy had seen. But his downfall? Trust. He trained his apprentice, Darth Sidious, who would later become Emperor Palpatine, in all his secrets. And in true Sith fashion, Plagueis was betrayed, killed in his sleep, just as he was on the verge of unlocking immortality. Was his knowledge lost forever? Or did his spirit endure? Number 5. Obi-Wan Kenobi. The Jedi Master who shaped the destiny of the galaxy. As the mentor to Anakin, Skywalker, the Chosen One Kenobi, played a central role in the rise and fall of the Republic. Known for his incredible composure and mastery of Form 3, or Sora Su, Obi-Wan's defensive lightsaber style allowed him to outlast more aggressive opponents, turning their power against them. He famously defeated Darth Maul not once, but twice, first as a Padawan and again as a seasoned master. But perhaps his most legendary victory came on Mustafar, where he bested Darth Vader, his own former apprentice, despite Vader's overwhelming raw power. Even in death, Obi-Wan remained a guiding force, mentoring Luke Skywalker as a Force ghost. With unmatched patience, resilience, and skill, Obi-Wan Kenobi proves that true power isn't just in strength, but in mastery, purpose, and wisdom. Number 4. Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker had the potential to be the most powerful Force user in history, born of mysterious origins. His midi-chlorian count surpassed even Yoda's. He was the Chosen, one destined to bring balance to the Force. As a Jedi, Anakin was a brilliant warrior, but his fear, anger, and attachments led him to the dark side, where he became Darth Vader. And here's the truth. If he had reached his full potential, he'd be number 1 on this list, easily. But after his defeat on Mustafar, he was left physically and spiritually broken. His connection to the Force was never the same. Even so, as Vader, he was a terrifying force, crushing enemies with raw power, leading the Empire, and going toe-to-toe with some of the galaxy's strongest Jedi. In the end, Anakin fulfilled the prophecy, destroyed the Sith, and brought balance to the Force. But the galaxy will always wonder what he could have been if he hadn't fallen. Number 3, Yoda, the legendary Grand Master of the Jedi Order. Known for his wisdom, power, and centuries of experience, Yoda lived to be around 900 years old, making him one of the longest living and most knowledgeable Jedi in history. Throughout his life, he trained countless Jedi, including Count Dooku, who would later fall to the dark side, and even Luke Skywalker, the future hope of the galaxy. Despite his small stature, Yoda was an unmatched force in both lightsaber combat and the mystical ways of the Force. His ability to perceive the Force on a deeper level made him a guiding light for the Jedi for centuries. Wise, powerful, and deeply spiritual, Yoda remains a timeless symbol of the Jedi legacy. Number 2, Palpatine, also known as Darth Sidious, a master of deception and manipulation. Palpatine was the dark genius behind the fall of the Jedi Order. As the Sith, Lord Darth Sidious, he orchestrated the Clone Wars, turned Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader, and ordered the execution of the Jedi with a single command, Order 66. But Sidious didn't just destroy the Jedi, he reshaped the galaxy. Rising to power as the Emperor, he ruled with fear and absolute control, turning the Republic into a tyrannical empire. Under his twisted guidance, he trained some of the deadliest Sith Lords in galactic history, Count Dooku, Darth Maul, and of course Darth Vader. His path to power began with betrayal. In true Sith fashion, he murdered his own master, Darth Plagueis, in his sleep, ensuring that he alone would hold the secrets of the dark side. Few in the galaxy could match his raw power, cunning, and mastery of the Force. Palpatine wasn't just a Sith Lord, he was the Sith. And finally, at number 1, who else but Luke Skywalker, the son of Anakin Skywalker, and the last hope of the Jedi. Luke began his journey as a humble farm boy on Tatooine, but his destiny was anything but ordinary. He faced Darth Vader, resisted the pull of the dark side, and ultimately redeemed his father, ending the Emperor's reign and bringing balance to the Force. But Luke's true strength wasn't just in lightsaber combat or Force power, and it was in his unwavering belief and hope. redemption, and the light. He became the first of a new generation of Jedi, rebuilding the Order from ashes. In legends and lore, his powers grew beyond imagination, mastering abilities few Jedi before him ever achieved. Whether standing alone against the Empire or projecting his image across the galaxy to face Kylo Ren, Luke Skywalker proved that true power doesn't come from anger. It comes from peace. He is the Jedi who saved the galaxy and the most powerful Force user in Star Wars history. And that wraps up my list of the top 10 most powerful Star Wars characters. Remember, this ranking is just my opinion, so if you agree, awesome. If not, I'd love to hear your list in the comments below. Let's talk Star Wars! If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Nebula Nexus Star Wars for more galactic content every week. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.